This is the case of Lindsay Hawker and how her killer almost got away with killing her by changing his face. Lindsay was born in 1984 in England. She was known as an intelligent, caring, loving, and friendly person. In 2006, Lindsay moved to Japan to teach English at Chiba University. She taught English for about a year at the university. In 2007, a 28-year-old student, Tatsuya Ichihashi, asked Lindsay for a one-on-one English lessons. Lindsay didn't find this strange because teaching English was her job and Tatsuya was one of her students. She agreed without any hesitation. They met at the coffee shop after a few days for their first private English lesson. When they were done with the lesson, Tatsuya told Lindsay that he had forgotten his money for the lesson at his apartment. He convinced Lindsay to go with him to his apartment to get the money to pay her for the lesson, and she agreed. This was her biggest mistake of her life. They went to his apartment, and that was the last time she was seen alive. When they got to his apartment, Tatsuya raped and brutally killed Lindsay. Lindsay was reported missing the following day by her two roommates. And it didn't take time for the police to get a tip about who she was last seen with. The police went to Tatsuya's apartment, but he found a way to escape. When he saw the police, they failed to catch him. The police then found Lindsay's body in a bathtub covered with soil on the balcony. It was evident that he had abused her before taking her life. He then disappeared for 2 years without leaving any trace. To remain unrecognizable, Tatsuya started changing his physical appearance. He changed his face by cutting moles that he had on his face with a knife. He trimmed his lips to make them thinner and changed the shape of his nose. These changes made it easy for him to live his life without getting identified by the authorities. He even got a job without raising any suspicions. Tatsuya wanted to do more surgeries on his face to change his face. He went to a cosmetic clinic to get the surgery done on his face. A decision he would regret later. The cosmetic doctor became suspicious and called the police. Tatsuya got arrested after being on the run for 2 years. He shamelessly confessed everything to the authorities. He was found guilty and was sentenced to life in prison.